it's Erika. We're going to be checking out Young Posse's freestyle. I'm excited to dive into this, see what they're kind of doing for a comeback. Let's see here. I just want to see if we're getting like B-sides because, yo, their B-sides are like dope. Like dope. So let's see here. Growing Pain Part 1 free. Okay, I don't know what to necessarily think of like within the concept of it. Have I done first listens for them? Let me look up, because I do a lot of first listens for a lot of groups, but then sometimes can I even search? Yeah, I can. Young Posse. I don't know if I have before. No. Oh yeah, know what? I would check them out on my own. That's what I did. I used to do that a lot. But I'm excited to sort of dive into what their B-sides are with this Growing Pain. Yeah, sort of new era of concepts. So that's what I'm kind of very intrigued by, to see what we're doing. But I like their music, love what they do. And I mean, they had dope concepts before. Really fun, really cool, but maybe we're in like a new era. Maybe we're not all about food, we're all about freestyle. So you know what, let go. Oh, we back. Okay. Okay. Oh. Kind of their same sound though, but which is fun. Very loud, but we like it. Drone in that small of a set, crazy but fun. Found in the car shot. Okay. Okay. All their heads blew up. This is fun. I mean, a banging track, a dope hook, bars. Okay. Dance break? Hey. Okay. Okay, this is dope though. Hold up. Not the aliens dancing. Paint your own art. Yes, queens. This is dope. This is so much fun. Did you notice how loud the song was and how came out right now? The trends are not very loud music. It is not. We're kind of going for like a little minimal, low-key, nonchalant type of vibe. Not Young Posse, not my girlies over here. I loved it though. It was so fun. I love that they still kind of have their very loud, kind of like 90s hip-hop sort of sound to them. I love that they're sticking with that. And for their promotional stuff, it's really cool because they could branch off and do many kind of different hip-hops. You know, there's so many different things we could do. But they stuck with it, and I love how loud it was, and I love how sort of explosive they are, and how a little kind of like loud they are. Like loud in terms of like the sound that they have is just loud and in your face, but also their concept is quite loud as well. Paint your own art. So, and they're going loud and very much within like a freestyle sort of way, which I think is really cool. Like they're very punkish in a way, which like a lot of, you can look at like sort of like hip hop and punk can kind of ride a similar line, even though their sounds are very different. You can get kind of a, it's interesting, right? Because when you start getting into like new metal territory, when you start getting into, They were just, it's kind of like, I don't know if most people think of them as kind of being within the same sort of thing, but they kind of can ride a very similar line. So I think that's definitely what they're doing here, like a much more, in a way, punkish attitude, but like also very but like within like a hip-hop concept. Like it can kind of get into, I don't know, like but that also really, I feel like, taps into stuff like within like that 90s era of kind of like hip hop. Is there were certain kind of groups coming out that were kind of going against the grain in an alternative way. And what's alternative? Punk, and that's punk rock, you know? So in that sort of scape of everything, but I love it. I thought the video was really cool. I love how chaotic it was, but how kind of tied together the video was. Like when they're doing like this sort of just like 360, or no, they're doing this sort of just like move with the camera. I don't know, it's not a pan, I guess it would, yeah, pan with the camera, and it's like all these things happening, and they're dancing, and they're getting taken by the aliens, and the aliens are dancing, and all the camera work was really, really fun there too as well. I do love when the track sort of just like broke down and my girls were cooking. It's not a food concept, but we're still cooking, and my girls still ate that, okay? But I thought it was really fun. I think the bars are there. I love their concept. I love how much they lean into their concept, and how they don't really like change it up. They just sort of lean more into their punkishness, if you would, but for kind of like lack of a better term, but it is what it is. But I think the song was just like so fun. The choreography looks dope as always from them. They got that swag, they've had that swag, and they just sort of build upon that, you know, in a sort of way of how you can see they're from the same label as Card Red, so you can look at like Card stuff, and how the more they had their like pre-debut concepts, right, and how they just sort of like stuck with that, and then as time goes on we lean more into that, and we get like deeper into their concept. And that's sort of what you get with like Young Posse here, is they have their concept, and we just go for it, girl. We just go for it. Like if you've been missing the hip-hop concepts, if you've been missing the fun like this, girl, Young Posse been delivering. It's just they're a girl group, and this would normally happen with a boy group, but no, we're a girl group, okay? So it looks cool. I can't wait to get a better look at the choreography. I think they looked great. The aliens were crazy, and we're just painting our own art. We're making our own art. We're doing our own thing, you know? So I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool. I thought it was such a fun video. I thought it was well shot, well edited, fun concept overall, and I think the track is banging. It makes me excited to check out those B-sides. What are we doing? We're kind of in like a new era, which again, most groups can be more experimental within the B-sides than the actual title track, but they stuck with their sound. They do what they do, and they do it so well. We love them. Go to put your thoughts and comments down below about Young Posse's Freestyle. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you liked me and you want to see more of my videos, go and hit the subscribe button. Want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. Want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, threads in the description down below, or at the end screen. If you like gaming content, I have a gaming channel. It's called Erika. Currently playing Ghost of Tsushima, so if you could join me over there for that. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.